going on, Jerome's? So when you saw the alert that the Vikings have made a trade with the Dallas Cowboys, I mean, the first reaction was just like, but luckily, fortunately, this one is a little bit less consequential as the Vikings have traded a former 2022 second-round pick, number 42 overall, cornerback Andrew Booth Jr. To the Dallas Cowboys in exchange for Nahshon Wright, who was himself a third-round pick in 2021 by Dallas. Basically, it's a swap of day two cornerbacks who haven't worked out on their respective teams. Mama, I can change him. Maybe a different change of maybe a change of scenery would do all the players and the teams a little bit of good, and Kwesi have been working the phones, and now Andrew Booth Jr. Yeah. All right, so we'll talk about right here in a second. Awesome story with him, but Andrew Booth Jr., just didn't work out, right? And I respect that Kwesi wasn't just like, well, let's just hang on to him and maybe Lewisine till the end because I drafted them high. It was my first draft, but no, like if it wasn't working out, it's not working out. So it's good not to give Booth a roster spot over someone else or a practice squad spot over someone else who's more deserving. And I mean, Booth has first round talent. Like he has a chance to be a stud, but health has been an issue and he never got above 13 in training camp. And even though the Vikings have had several injuries in the cornerback room, and just sort of is what it is, right? And like I said, like maybe it'll work out with Booth as now he gets to work with Mike Zimmer in Dallas. It's kind of funny, man. But, rooting for him. And obviously it didn't work out here. But like we said, it just happens sometimes, right? And also, like sometimes it doesn't work out with the Cowboys and Nahshon Wright. So Wright, like we said, a third-round pick, highly drafted guy. And especially since Dallas had a number of injuries at cornerback over the last couple of years, it also did not work out. But the interesting story about him is that he is actually cousins with Mekhi Blackmon, and over the summer they ran a camp together. This is from Nahshon's Instagram, and Mekhi, after seeing the trade news, he tweeted out crying laughing emoji, "This is amazing to see, but it hurt me even more. We supposed to be balling together, cuz at Nahshon Wright." So I mean, yeah, it would have been an awesome story, cousins growing up together and ending up on the same NFL team, but just didn't work out. But who knows? Hey, maybe Nahshon will work out. He'll re-sign here next year. Mekhi Blackmon comes back from the ACL. Let's go, man. Let's go. So Nahshon Wright, 25 years young, 6'4", $185, from the Bay Area. Played his college ball at Oregon State for 2 seasons. So I grabbed this hat because I just saw the color and I thought it was Oregon State. We have a Beavers hat around here somewhere, but I'm pretty sure this is a Anaheim Ducks hat. Yeah, it is. It's an Anaheim Ducks hat. Anyways, close enough. But his scouting report is interesting. So he's got physical size, 6'4", $185. He's got that length that Brian Flores wants. This is from Tony Pauline's scouting report from 2021. Junior college transfer who started the past 2 seasons for Oregon State. Go Beavers. Tall, thin cornerback who flashes bowel skills, instinctive, quick to read and diagnose, and effectively time his past defenses. Fluid, flipping his hips off the line, displays solid footwork in reverse, and has a nice break to the pass. Tracks the ball in the air, quickly closes to the action, and possesses a burst of speed. Efficient, takes proper angles, and stays with assignments. Gives effort up the field on the blitz or defending the run. And he just hasn't worked out with Dallas. And at the combine, testing numbers weren't great either. Great size, great explosiveness in the broad jump. But, I mean, the 40, again, when 4.49 is average, yeah. But also you do have to take into account his size as, like, testing numbers for a 6'4", $185 cornerback are different than like a 5'10", $185 cornerback, right? So I take everything with a grain of salt, but it hasn't gotten together in the first 3 seasons in the NFL. 32 career games, 3 starts, 272 career defensive snaps, 37 tackles, 5 passes broken up, 1 career interception. He has been solid in run defense, but everything else, yeah. Now, Nahshon has actually made a decent impact on special teams. 633 snaps over 3 seasons. Been a 5-phase special teamer. Also, interesting note. So, Cowboys special teams coordinator John Bones Fossil used to be the coordinator with the Rams, where current Vikings special teams coordinator, Coach Daniels, Coach Hatt, was the assistant special teams coordinator. So a little bit of crossover there. Maybe Bones put in a good word to Coach Hatt about Wright, and it could have tipped the scales on the deal. But depth-wise, so uphill battle for Nahshon. It's pretty static right now, because once Shaq gets back from his hamstring, it's going to be Shaq and Evans on the outside, in all likelihood Murphy in the slot, and then some sprinkling of Fabian Moreau, Duke Shelley, as well as Dwight McLaughlin in there. And that's basically it. Like I think that's going to be a hard 6 in terms of the top of the cornerback room as of right now. There's still a lot of preseason and training camp ball to play, but that's where we're at, and we'll see. Like, he does have rare size and ability on the outside, and plus he can contribute solidly on special teams, like we mentioned. So, I mean, even though it's late in the process, like, it's not out of the realm of possibility that Wright could potentially get a practice squad spot, or even better than that. So, either way, like we said, it just didn't work out with Booth, and it didn't work out in Dallas for Nahshon, but who knows, flipping things around, different environments, different schemes, different locker rooms, maybe things certainly can get done, and rooting for Nahshon Wright. And again, I'm hoping for the story, the glory, amazing story of Nahshon and Mekhi Blackmon, cousins together on the Vikings next season. But he's got to show up and show out right now. So there you go. But your thoughts are our thoughts. Trade with the Dallas Cowboys. Vikings trade Andrew Booth Jr. In exchange for Nahshon Wright. Let us know your thoughts, our thoughts, comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.